All right, students, today we are going to learn about percent of change. Our learning target is I will be able to solve application problems involving percents. So we need to first identify what percent of change is. Percent of change is the percentage by which a quantity increases or decreases. So how do we solve for the percent of change? First of all, this is a situation where, like, if you go to Best Buy, a TV is on sale and originally it costs $1,000, but it's now on sale for $800. So the difference in those two prices is $200, which would be considered the amount of change. So after you have subtracted the original and the new number and you find the difference, you take that change and you set it up over the original amount, and that equals the percentage of increase or decrease out of 100%. Okay? Whatever piece of the proportion you're missing, you cross multiply and divide, and once you get your answer, I want a sentence with the answer in it. Okay? So let's look at some examples. Example number 1, Miss Erickson's class size was 25 students first semester and 29 students second semester. Find the percent of change in the number of students. First, ask yourself, is this a percent of increase or decrease? Did the number go up or did the number go down? She started at 25. It's now 29, so that would make this a percent of increase. The difference between 29 students and 25 students is 4 students. So 4 over the original, which was 25 she started with, is equal to x over 100. Okay? Cross multiply 25x. 25 times x would be 25x. And 4 times 100 would be 400. And so to solve for x, we're going to divide by the coefficient of 25. 25 goes into 400 16 times. And since we were solving for the percentage of increase or decrease, that makes the 16 a percentage. And so we can answer in a complete sentence and say that her class size increased by 16%. You need the word increased or decreased to indicate what that percentage is representing. Okay, let's go to example 2. A jacket starts out at $48 and is on sale for $30. Find the percentage of change in the price of the jacket. So 48 minus 30 means that the jacket is $18 cheaper than what it started at. So now we take the 18. We write that over the original price. The original price was 48 equals x over 100. We could simplify. We could realize that 6 will go into 18 3 times, and 6 will go into 48 8 times. So this reduces to 3/8. Then we can operate with it. So 8 times x is 8x, and 3 times 100 is 300. Divide by the coefficient of 8 to get x by itself. 8 goes into 300 37.5 times. And since this is representing a percentage out of 100, we're going to add a percent sign to our answer. So we can say that the jacket is priced 37.5% less than the original. Okay? Let's try something a little different in example 3. Okay? So let's say we have a problem that says that a TV at Best Buy is on sale for 30% off. So it tells us how much percentage off we're going to take. It tells us the percent of increase or decrease. The sale price of the TV is $420. Okay? What is the original cost of the TV before the sale? So let's think about this for a second. think about your proportion. You would, if you know the percent of decrease, because it's on sale, it's a decrease. If you know the percent of decrease is 30, and you know that's out of 100%, okay? We don't know the original price. That's what we're trying to find. What is the original cost? We can't just put 420 up here, because think about it. The number that goes up here is the subtraction of the original price and the new price. We don't know the original price, therefore we can't put a number up here because we don't really know what its value is. So let's think about a model, and let's use a model to help us determine how we would solve this. Okay? So I'm going to create a bar model here. This bar model is representing the price of the TV. If the TV price is 100%, the original price, okay? And let me separate this into 10% chunks. So we're going to put 10 bars. So cut it in half, and then each half we're going to cut into 5. Okay, so now we have 10% chunks of the price. Okay, we're taking 30% off. So 3 bars gets taken off. These 3 bars right here. This is 30% of the price. That means that if we pay $420 for the TV, that we have paid 70% of the price of the TV. If the original price is worth 100%, and we don't know that original price, but we know that if we take the 30% off, then that gives us 70% of the price, and 70% of the price would be $420, then we can use that 70% now and the 420 to solve for the missing piece. So our proportion should be 420 over X, the original price, equals 70% out of 100%. Does that make sense? Okay. If you have questions, go ahead and write them on the side of your paper, and we can ask them tomorrow in class when we go over this. Okay, so at this point I would cross multiply. 70 times X is 70X, and 420 times 100 would be 42,000. Divide by 70 on both sides. Okay, now both have zeros on the end, so we can cross those out to shortcut it. 7 goes into 42 6 times, so then we just add 2 zeros. So that means that 600 is the answer. What is the original cost of the TV before the sale? The TV originally cost $600. Okay? You have a question to do on your own. Bring it to class tomorrow so that we can see that everyone understands how to find a percent of change question.